Hello, everyone. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. The United States has officially bombed Iran, which is very sad, actually. But I did predict it 6 days ago. I told you all 6 days ago, if y'all were paying attention and if you were subscribed, make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Because I told y'all, if y'all are a watcher, an avid watcher, y'all know I told y'all 6 days ago the United States could get involved in the Israel versus Iran war. Let's talk about it. If you're new, welcome. I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic, a tarot reader, an astrologer, and a medium. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I am available for personal readings. Today has been so busy. The reason why I'm late, sorry, Latoya, for being late. The reason why I'm late is because I've been so busy, y'all. I've been doing readings and candles, and it's been a busy day, but I'm here. Thank you all for being here as well. And I'm here to talk about the prediction, all right, that I have, the newest prediction, all right. Hi, Kiana. How are you? Happy Saturday, everyone. Once again, I'm available for reading. So if you would like to book a reading, hi, Hugo. You can text me at 703-791-9162. Hi, Cherry. You can also visit my website, once again, lamartownsendtarot.com. Let's see. Yes, please like, share, and subscribe. This is my website, so once you reach this page, you know you're on the right page. You can scroll down and read reviews. And if you would like to book your reading, go to the store section. This is where you can go to view everything I offer. I offer quite a lot. I offer email readings, video recorded readings, 15-minute, 30-minute, hour-long phone readings, candles, protection candles, love candles, birth chart readings, including individual compatibility and transit 12-month ahead birth chart readings, merch, including handmade evil eye bracelets, mediumship readings, past life readings, tarot classes, astrology classes, and so much more. Speaking of which, Kiana, you've been saying, child, that you need a reading. So funny she's here. Hi, everybody. I'm surprised there's so many of y'all here. 53 people in the room. So far, make sure you all like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, today has been so busy. I feel like today was a whirlwind. Yesterday was lit. Yesterday was so fun. Today has been so busy. I am just now kind of getting a chance to settle down. I just got back from running errands. I had to go get candles because y'all wiped me completely out of the candles this weekend. I had to re-up my candle stash. So a lot of y'all got candle updates today, and it's just been a busy day. So I hope y'all having a fabulous day and being productive and just fabulous, child. Hi, Denora. Denora says you're worried. I mean, yeah, it's a lot going on in the world right now. Hi, Maritza. Hi, Deb. Maritza says it was so scary watching. He actually did it. I know Trump actually had the kahunas to pull the lever, to pull the trigger. Who would have thought? But I knew. I told y'all 6 days ago. That's why we're here right now. Will he face backlash from Congress? Well, I actually did a reading. I know it's not, I did a reading on Trump and the Supreme Court a while ago. Y'all need to go watch that reading. It kind of went under the radar. I don't know if I was like, maybe YouTube was like, maybe I did something YouTube didn't like when I posted that video, but I did a video on Trump versus the Supreme Court. So go watch that video. Not right now, but watch it after this video. All right. Hi, everyone. The Flow Priestess. Yes, you made it at the perfect time. I literally just finished a reading, a 15-minute reading. But my client might actually be here because she was like, I'm going to watch, child. So World War III peeps are interested. Yeah, it's a lot going on. You do need a reading? Yes, Kiana. You're clutching your pearl, says Vivian. Hi, Goodly Blessed. Latoya says, because of what's going on, I looked you up just to see if you had something. And yeah. Hi, the Dark Goddess. Hi, Nature Galaxy. Girl, this news has up. Yeah, it's a lot going on. I knew he was going to attack Iran today. You knew, Lori? I'm so scared that as usual, I'm here supporting. Can't wait for your reading. Yes, Jay. Will he be impeached now? Ciao. Happy Saturday, everyone. Are they finally going to get 47 out of the office? And if so, when? A lot of y'all are asking, is he going to get out of office, child? Whew. All right, let's calm down. Let's all breathe. Let's get the predicted it out of the way. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a reading in this video because I feel like this is a predicted it video. So do y'all want me to can we just do this predicted it and then come back and do a reading? I might. Okay. So the reason why I'm on a time crunch right now is because I'm going to the movies to go watch it's actually a Hindi film. You guys know I love foreign films. Y'all know I'm weird. I'm kooky, whatever. All right. But I'm going to go see a new Hindi film. On Thursday, I saw the Hindi film Kubera, I think. Apparently, it was a really popular film, Chuck, because there's a lot of people. But that was a really good film. Tonight, I'm going to go see a Hindi film called... I don't even know what it's called, Chuck. I forgot what it was called. But I decided I was going to go see it. Sitar Zameen Par. I don't know, but it looks funny. It looks interesting, and I love a good foreign film, especially a Hindi film. Kubera or Kuber, whatever the film was called, Kuber. They had in the middle of the movie, towards the end of the movie, they had a dance section, and I love Bollywood music, child. So I really like that experience, child. So I'm going to go to the movies tonight. So the reason why I'm on a time crunch is because I'm going to the movies in less than an hour and 30 minutes. So I want to give you guys more time to do a reading. So I figured we would do this predicted it together and then come back and do a reading. Are you guys okay with that? Or because y'all, there's a lot going on right now in the chat right now. By the way, I love the new SZA song and Kendrick Lamar. How can I forget his name? Kendrick Lamar, child. Because in the song she says chat. I love that part. I don't know why I'm obsessed with that part where she's like chat. They chatting. Chat. I love that song. Anyways, did you know they're making a new SZA movie with Keke Palmer? I really like that movie. Okay. Are they going to finally get 47 out of office? So I have 2 young adults who just graduated and they could be subsequently drafted. Oh, God. I hate this president and their parents are Navy. I hate this rotten guy. I'm so sorry, G-Dubs. Also, G-Dubs, are you a family member? I don't know why that name sounds familiar. I'm sorry. Maybe if you're not a family member, I'm sorry. I know I have family I do have family members that watch me. I know sometimes y'all be watching me on the low, but my family watches me, so sometimes I can't tell. I'm like, do I know y'all for real, or are we just internet family? What happened to Law and Order? I thought the press supposed to ask for permission from Congress. Thank you, Cherry. Will America be attacked? That's a good question. Treat yourself, please. Lamarr, are we paying rent or what? I mean, I paid my rent for this month, so I'll pay your rent, child. Always pay your rent. Always pay your rent. All right. Enjoy your evening, Lamarr. Oh, okay. So everyone is saying let it calm down a bit. Enjoy your time, and you can always come back. Okay, we're gonna come back and do a reading, but I just want to talk about the fact that I predicted the fact that America would get involved in the Israel versus Iran conflict. So, you like foreign films and TV shows too? You're a Capricorn. Is it a Capricorn thing? Or I also have Sagittarius, so I love foreign films. I don't know why. I don't know what they're saying. I don't mind reading the subtitles. I really don't. And sometimes you can get it's also a good way to learn language, I feel like, too. Anyway. I'm a Mercury and Mars in Sagittarius, so I'm kooky, child. All right? I'm all about my own path, okay? I'm so glad I found you live. This is going to be such an important reading. Yes. Plus, I was talking about this with my mom yesterday. Let's pray. With the way he says things during the dress, he will be speaking at 10 p.m. Oh, really? Hi, London. Shout out to London, Alexa. Everyone is saying, let it calm down. He brought out the plane that is nuclear, was protected, and can fly for 35 hours in the sky from Texas to D.C. Oh my God. I actually met a guy from Texas this weekend. He's really cute too. Well, maybe that'll be a story time. Not a bad story time, a good story time. But I didn't know he's from Texas. But we met on Tinder. But anyways, he's child. Texas got some fine men over there, honey. Anyway, yes, Lamarr, I knew he would attack today because he didn't want the stocks to fall. If he did during the week, the stocks would take a deep dive. Interesting. Will America be attacked? That's a good question. Iran National Guard, the war has now begun for us. Yeah. Hi, Khadijah. Hey, Lamar in chat. Yeah, we got to keep praying on this mess. He got us in. Thanks for being accurate and giving us these readings. Yes, you're welcome. We also have this coming, but shock is still so frustrating. Yeah. Then he told the reporter that they were interviewing him yesterday that they may be in danger just standing there right then. Do just this one question and enjoy your movie. Will America be attacked? Okay. I have to leave at least by 10:45, so we have at least an hour before I have to leave. Right now, as we speak. So the speaking of the clock is ticking right now, chow. But well, I was gonna make a joke, but I low key think I could have a second career as a comedian. Like low key, high key. I was gonna make a joke, but it's too soon. It's too soon. It's too soon. All right. Just graduated from high school last year. He believes they drafted him already too. What? He doesn't want to go. Wow. It's getting real in these streets. Hi, Samara. Are the Republicans against this? They do have fine men, right? In Texas? This is not good news for the U.S. Not at all. You lived there for 3 years. You believe there's super cells here. All right, you guys. Well, okay, I got through all the comments. Let's get into the predicted it finally. So I want to show you all 6 days ago, I predicted that this would happen. All right, let's get into it. So we're going to watch this reading I did 6 days ago. It was streamed. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 5 days ago. I need to fix the title. It was 5 days ago. I'm sorry. I'll fix the title later. But 5 days ago, I did this stream on the Israel versus Iran conflict. And I talk about World War. I talk about literally everything that's happening right now. Let's get into it. What we're going to watch is we're going to watch the part where I basically predict what's happening right now. If you want to watch the whole reading, you can go watch the whole reading. But I did a reading on will the U.S. get involved, and I basically said yes, we would get involved, unfortunately. So let's see. My prediction. Let me know if you all can see this, by the way. Of will the United States get involved? Let's see. Will the United States get involved in this Israel versus Iran conflict? Will the United States get involved in this Israel versus Iran conflict? Kush, yes. I get these 6 of Pentacles. Will the United States get involved? There could be definitely some deal striked between the United States and one or two of these countries. I don't know if the United States has much to give, though. The Tower card shows up connected to local affairs. The United States already has enough going on its own territory But I get the Three of Cups once again. With the United States having a lot going on in its own territory, could it benefit from an alliance internationally somehow? I don't know. There's definitely something going on with resources between the United States and one or two of these countries, and maybe manipulating the situation as well, allegedly. The United States could possibly get involved, yes, but I feel like other countries will, or other alliances will as well. Did you hear that? The sound is cutting in and out. Why is that? I don't know why that would be. Hold on. The sound should be fine, but let's go back. Some of y'all might have to refresh. I don't know. YouTube is weird. I don't know, but I basically said right now, yes, the United States will get involved, but other countries will too. Let's go back and rewind, reverse. With resources between the United States and one or two of these having a lot going on in its own territory, could it benefit from an alliance internationally somehow? I don't know. There's definitely something going on with resources between the United States and one or two of these countries, and maybe manipulating the situation as well, allegedly. The United States could possibly get involved, yes, but I feel like other countries will, or other alliances will as well. Predicted it. I told y'all 6 days ago that the United States could and would get involved. But apparently other countries will too. So this is just the beginning. Child, it's Saturday. And it's so interesting that they chose the timing that they did. Late at night, after everyone's done their shopping, after everyone's done like their stuff. Like they wanted to make a statement. Wait till we do the actual reading on this situation. This is just a predicted it. I just wanted to let y'all know that I predicted this 6 days ago, but let's finish this portion of the reading, all right? So it may just not be the United States, but it could be a bigger. I don't know if the United States is the big one. Is the United States the big one, the big third party that's going to get involved in the war between, or the tension between Israel and Iran? The situation as well, allegedly. The United States could possibly get involved, yes, but I feel like other countries will, or other alliances will as well. So it may just not be the United States, but it could be a bigger. I don't know if the United States is the big one. Is the United States the big one, the big third party that's going to get involved in the war between, or the tension between Israel and Iran? The devil card. I don't know if the United States can handle the smoke right now, or needs the smoke right now. I do think the United States could get involved, yes. That's the second time I told y'all that, yes, the United States could get involved. Second time I confirmed that, yes, and it's quick too. It's like, yes, yes, and on to the next. But, let's go back. The devil card. I don't know if the United States can handle the smoke right now or needs the smoke right now. I do think the United States could get involved, yes. Notice I said that, but also notice I said the United States can't handle or doesn't need the smoke. So why are we? What's going on? Trump needs the alliance, but Trump, like, it's interesting the choice. There's just so much going on right now. All right, I'm sorry. Let's continue watching together. Because I get Trump showing up here. Especially if Trump benefits in some way, shape, or form, the United States could or will get involved. So Trump's benefiting in some way. Didn't Cleopatra predict this as well? Didn't Cleopatra mention something about wars? If you didn't watch the Cleopatra reading I just did, I did a Cleopatra reading recently too, and she talked about a lot, child. I wonder how Trump is benefiting with this. How is he brewing? Hi, champion. I feel like I haven't seen your name in a very long time. Are we gonna get bombed, child? Let's go back. Let's go back. I really dropped some. I basically answered my own question that I had earlier. Like, why are we doing what we're doing? We're doing what we're doing right now because somehow, some way, Trump is benefiting. The question is Trump benefiting for him? This is all alleged, by the way, for YouTube entertainment purposes only, right? The question is Trump benefiting on his own accord, or is he benefiting on the accord of the United States of America and its citizens? That's the real question. But I digress. We're going to do another video on that. Let's go back and see what I predicted 6 days ago. I'm getting mad now. Like, I'm getting frustrated with this nonsense. I'm sorry. All right. Let's get back into it, y'all. Involved, yes. I do think the United States could get involved, yes. Because I get Trump showing up here. Especially if Trump benefits in some way, shape, or form, the United States could or will get involved. Hmm. I do think the United States could get involved. I don't know if it's the big one though. Russia's the instigator. Oh, is Russia the big one? I said 3 times. 3 times I said in total that the United States could and would get involved in this Israel versus Iran conflict. I predicted it 6 days ago, y'all. Now, once again, I am on a time crunch, and I also don't want to get the energies mixed up. So we're gonna come back and do a reading on the situation. But I have a date with the movies, child, tonight in an hour. Actually, I have to leave in an hour, so I want to give myself time to at least enjoy the rest of my night. Yes, Samir, you saw the reading on Cleopatra. Cleopatra mentioned war. How many days ago was that? Actually, let's go. We still have some time. I got some time, child. Let's see if Cleopatra mentioned anything, because she did mention war. Let me see if I can pull up his reading. All right. Let's watch this Cleopatra reading together and see if I predict anything in this reading I did. How many days ago did I do this? 2 days. This is 2 days ago. I did a conversation, a channeling with Cleopatra, and she mentioned war, global war. Let's see what we talk about. Is tragic, and we just want to know your insights and clarity as to what you think about the current state of the world. And of course, anything else you need us to know, you would like to talk about. Of course, we haven't had a conversation with you in quite a while, Cleopatra. So, first of all, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for gracing us with your presence and your energy. I just want to breathe on that. Thank you for being here. She's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. She seems kind of like in a rush, like she was busy when I called on her energy. So hopefully I didn't like interrupt you. But we have not talked to you in quite a while. She says she can make time. Make time is what I hear. Make time. Well, we thank you for being here once again. I'm not gonna, continue to waste time, but we do want your insight and clarity on the current state of the world. There's so much going on, and it's just chaos. Cleopatra, what can you tell us about the current state of the world and anything we need to know? Oh, she's going right in. She's going right in. So the first thing she's showing me is that the current state of the world, the issue is crops. The issue is resources. Crops and resources. We know that the United States, as much as we are in turmoil right now, I don't know about crops necessarily, but we do have resources, especially when it comes to the military and stuff like that, that Iran, in this case, could benefit from. Now, it's interesting because in the public sphere of this topic of conversation of Israel versus Iran, most people are going or kind of like pro Iran in the situation versus pro Israel. It's really Israel that is being posited, at least media wise. Y'all know I'm the Gail Weathers, all right? So I see everything, child. All right. And you're never going to kill me, by the way. So don't try it with the haters, all right? But anyway, I don't know about in the new movie. I hope she survives the new movie. But, anyway. Um, in the public opinion, all right, of the topic of Israel versus Iran, most people posit Iran as the bully. So it's interesting that the Trump administration, chose the position of Iran. Doesn't make it okay the choice that was made. Doesn't make it okay the fact that Iran was or wait. It doesn't make it okay that Iran was bombed. Why is Trump choosing the Israel side? What resources does Israel have that Iran does not? And by the way, we've already seen that Trump is a bully, allegedly. So it's not unlike Trump to choose the side of the alleged bully, at least in the opinion of the public, for the majority, right? In the opinion, I'm sorry, I've had a few cocktails, all right, but I finally, like, in the opinion of the public, Israel is the bully, Iran is the underdog. So why are you hitting the underdog even further? It just doesn't make sense once again. But it's interesting though, because in the reading I just mentioned something about it comes, or the Cleopatra mentioned that it comes down to resources. Once again, I'm wondering, what resources does Israel have that we could benefit from in America, allegedly? Anyway, let's go back and watch the rest of his reading. Can you elaborate, Cleopatra? She says the real issue as to why the countries can't seem to get along currently is what she says is because of the allocation of crops and resources. Once again, she says what you have to understand is that as a country, as she kind of goes like this, she's like saying, like, the land she's on right now, as the United States, for example, you know, where we're at right now. Um, she's saying you have certain resources, you have certain things that you can produce, that you can, create, that you can manifest by taking advantage of the land that you have here, that other countries, other places need. Hold up, put a pin in that right there. Hold on. That was a great analogy, first of all. That was a spot on analogy. In the moment, I probably would not have realized that, but now I'm flipping the question that I had earlier. What resources does America have that Israel needs? Is that the real question we need to be asking? What resources does the underdog have? It could be that, but I'm thinking more so, what resources, the question is, what resources do we have that Israel needs, is the question. And then the previous question doesn't go away. And then it becomes, how does Trump benefit? It's important to word your questions carefully. I remember in science class, all right, how, word your questions carefully when it comes to testing things, right? So, based on the reading we just watched, it seems like I thought it was the case that the United States could benefit from Israel, but it seems more so like, and it makes more sense now, that Israel could benefit from the United States. So once again, the question is, what resources do we have that the Israel, what resources do we, as the United States, do we have that Israel could benefit from? And then the secondary question to that is, how does Trump benefit from all that? And then the third question to that is, and is he benefiting for his own accord or for our benefit as the United States of America? There's three questions right there, right? That's the question we should be asking, right? The reaction room. Weaponry, cash, military force. America has hella weapons. Exactly, Celestial Sleuth. These two countries have been fighting with each other for centuries and will continue fighting, is the sad part. That's true too. But also, I don't know if I mentioned it in the Cleopatra reading. I think I do, but I mentioned something about, when it comes to war, it's not just the battling countries that benefit from war. It's also the outside countries, the outside world leaders that can benefit as well. It's almost like, think of it as if, like, it's the, once again, we're back in, I don't know, when was it, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. And it's the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial once again, right? In this case, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial is the nucleus of what like keeps the economy going in some way, shape, or form. So basically, this war between Israel and Iran, some spirit must be coming through right now. Basically, the war, or I must be channeling right now. But basically, the Israel between, or the war between Israel and Iran is a way for other countries to make money. But once again, it makes sense because Trump benefits. But I don't know if he's benefiting for our benefit or for himself. I have to be honest, if I'm just going off who Trump is based off of my readings on him and who we know him to be, I'll say allegedly, he's probably benefiting for himself. Let's keep it real. I'll do a reading on it. We'll look into it in a reading, but we can probably like lean towards he's benefiting for himself. But is he putting America at danger? Because someone mentioned it's the underdog. In this case, Iran would be the underdog. Now we have to posit the more questions, right? Who now benefits from going against not just Israel, but America? I mean, the questions never end. We could go on and on and on. Let's just keep watching the rest of the video and see what I say. Historically, war stimulates the economy. Very true. It's got to have stake in those weapon companies. Very true. He may think that, but he's just a tool at this point. They don't even tell him things. He just repeats what he. Oh my god. He just repeats what he hears like Elon's kid. You guys. First of all, I completely forgot that I'm on a time crunch. So I'm like invested in this rabbit hole we're in right now. Meanwhile, I need to get back into real life and realize I have a deadline I got to get to. Okay, you guys, let's go back and watch the rest of this reading and see what Cleopatra has to say, child. Because y'all got me like into it. Like, y'all can't keep. Okay, we're gonna come back and do a reading, but let's watch what Cleopatra has to say. The issue becomes greed, is what she's saying, or the issue becomes I want to make sure the way she's saying it is like I'm wording it. I want to make sure I'm wording it clearly what you're saying because it makes sense. But she's saying like almost. She's comparing it to money in the sense of there's a infinite amount of money that can be produced as long as there's trees, as long as there's cotton and other things that money, American money, the land that we're on, once again, hypothetically speaking, she's saying, that American money is made of. However, if you start to lose those resources or if those resources start to become scarce, and she's saying scarce resources. Scarce resources. Why do your messages keep getting blocked? It's probably by Putin benefits Geocosmic. Hi, Geocosmic. Interesting. This rabbit hole is. Can you guys hear Fonzie, by the way? Don't worry, Tonton. Don't worry, Tonton. Fonzie B. Tonton, believe. Okay, Tonton. You guys know he has to have his moment. All right. Oil. Everyone is saying oil. Thank you. You like my makeup. Food shortage. Iran is holy land. That's why everyone wants a piece. It goes deeper. It's deep for sure. Russia. We did mention Russia in the other reading we watched earlier. 2025 is the chaos year for sure. All right, you guys. I don't have that much more time. I have to leave soon. Okay, let's continue watching this video, you guys, and see what Cleopatra has to say. Even Fonzie has something to say, goodly blessed child. And you know Fonzie's like me. Fonzie always has something to say, child. He's very chatty. Okay. Put emphasis on scarce. I don't know why I always feel intensity with her. Like I'm always like on edge, I feel like a little bit. All right. She kind of paused while I took a. She paused while I took a moment to take that drink. That's so funny. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but she's saying she's like no problem, and she goes back into it. Scarcity. Scarcity creates exclusion or exclusivity is the way she's wording it. Meaning when a resource or a produce or something is scarce, therefore there's more demand for it. And when you have more demand for something that you own or that you have access to, then you have more bargaining power, is what she's saying. What you're seeing is a lot of people, a lot of countries, a lot of world leaders with a lot of bargaining power, but no chips to throw in, is what she's saying. She kind of ate with that. I'm not going to lie. Ciao. The way Cleopatra just gathered us all right there. What you're seeing is basically countries and world leaders with a lot of bargaining power but no chips to throw in. That's exactly what's happening right now with the United States bombing Iran. That's Iran. Iran has a lot of bargaining power through oil. Exactly. Hi, Ty. Great to see you back, brother. You just saw a cat that just looks like mine walking? Really? Patra. Oh, Pat. So speaking of Cleopatra, I have a cat named Cleopatra. This is her. She's the little girl of the house. She's the only girl in the house. The only well, I mean, I'm feminine energy as well, right? We're the only feminine energies. Honestly, there's a lot of feminine energy in here. Fonzie kind of has feminine energy too, to be honest. Patch, Cleopatra, the pet, Cleopatra, 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 the Cleopatra, the Cleopatra, the Sage, Cleopatra. Oh, Cleopatra. Okay, Patch. Patch. Look at her. Patra. She doesn't want to leave. She is so funny. All right, fine. You can stay. All right. She's a tiger cat. They are extra special. Yes. I think that's part of why I got her cuz she kind of reminded me of a tiger. All right, Patch. Let's go back and watch the original Cleopatra. All right. Continue to give us messages we need to hear. All right. Petra, thank you. Okay. All right. Let's watch. And when she says chips to throw in, what she's showing me is like a like not a Russian roulette table. I guess this is a Russian roulette table, or like when people play when people gamble, or when people do the, I don't know what it's called. It's not called craps, is it? What she's showing me is like, I don't know what this is called, but when people go to like the she said about it's like the world leader, we're dealing with world leaders that have all this power but no chips to throw in. It's like poker chips. Does that make sense? She's saying what the goal is, or what the hope is for these world leaders is that someone throws in all their chips. Someone is so impulsive or so erratic or so loose minded, is what she's saying. I've never heard that before. Loose minded. I'm gonna take that one. I like that. She says so loose minded that what is going on is what you're seeing is a tit for tat. These world leaders are hoping one world leader is going to be stupid enough, is what I hear, for YouTube entertainment purposes only. Sorry, Cleopatra, but you know how it is on YouTube, child. She's like, no smoke, no smoke. That's what it is. That's what it is what she's showing me. That's what's going on. That's interesting. And she shows what she's saying is right now the world leaders, are kind of honing in, and it seems to be that the jesters, so to speak, the court jesters, I love her shade. I love it. The court jesters, she's saying, are Israel and Iran. What can you say to that? Because she ate. She's eating, as always. She's always on point. Anything else you want to say, Cleopatra? I don't have any prompts for you. Anything else you want to let us know? She's laughing. I just want you to speak, child. She's saying, she's like, child. I guess she likes that word, child. Um, she says migrate. I think basically like the reading goes into a different direction, but basically even Cleopatra had predicted it. This was good, child. This was good. I mean, this wasn't good in the context, but this was a good predicted it. You should do something like a movie and a reading. We could all go and watch the same movie and come back and talk about the movie, and you could do a reading afterwards. That sounds really fun, actually. A movie and a reading. That actually could also be a really cute, like, meet and greet idea. That could be a really good meet and greet idea, actually. Like, that would be a lot of fun. I like that. Thank you for that, Denisha. Right? We love a shady queen, child. For sure. Hi, Ian. You still can't believe he called a 21,000-year-old woman child. Oh, you're trying to shade me, Veronica? Okay. Well, you tried, Veronica. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Hi, Crescent. Yeah, I think that would be a really good idea for a meet and greet. All right, you guys. Well, thank you all for being here. Don't make it a scary movie. No, it'll be a not a scary movie for sure. It's child, not it's child. It's not child. It's child. Yeah, I know. Veronica really thought she ate with that, but you're not Cleopatra, Veronica. So you tried, but you didn't eat with that. We're gonna give you probably a 2 out of 10. Speaking of 21,000, we're going to give you a 2 out of 10 because you did not eat with that, Veronica. But thank you all for being here so much. That is a really good idea. I think if we were to do something like that, it would more so be a movie like, you know what movie I really like and think would be perfect for that right now that's out is a movie like The Life of Chuck. I think that would be a perfect movie for a meet and greet, especially for a community like this that is spiritual. I think that is a very spiritual movie. If you've not seen it, it's a movie that makes you think, and it makes you think about life without spoiling it. So, y'all know I love my horror movies, child. But if it were a meet and greet, it would be something a bit deeper, with deeper context and something that everyone could enjoy, child. If y'all want to bring your kids, I don't know if the Life of Chuck is actually a kid friendly movie, but you get what I mean, right? She likes the word more like a 0 out of 10. All right, you guys. Well, thank you all so much for being here. I really enjoyed your time. I do have to get ready to go to the movies, but we're going to come back and we're going to do a reading on the future of this USA versus Iran versus Israel. All right. I love you all. I'll see you in a minute. Or I guess it's USA and Israel versus Iran, really. Oh my God. All right, you guys. Well, I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. I'll talk to you in your own personal reading. Either way, I will see you soon. Love and light. God bless. Bye, everyone. Wicked is as wicked does. I shut you down, and that's because you kept coming for me. Now I'm the wicked witch. It's the new story you're trying to pitch. I won't lay down for you. Now I'm the struggler. You might as well call me Alphaba. You're so sick in the head because I'm wicked. Very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked. Very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked. Very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Wicked is as wicked does. I shut you down, and that's because you kept coming for me. Now I'm the wicked witch. It's the new story you're trying to pitch. I won't lay down for you. Now I'm the struggler. You might as well call me Alphaba. You're so sick in the head because I'm wicked. Very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked. Very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked. Very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz.